Neil's putting you through a lot of grief this season. Is Damien dark? How bad is it going to get?
He might be putting my character through lots of grief, but he's putting me through wonderful times. Working with him is fantastic. He's a great person to have around. But yeah, his character's a little dark. Every time he walks in the room, I go, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." So no, it's been great having him around. But yeah, definitely put Lance in a bit of a corner, for sure.
Stephen teased that Lance's reaction to finding out that Oliver is going to be running for mayor is going to be a great one. What can you preview about that?
Say that again?
Stephen mentioned that Lance's reaction to finding out that Oliver plans to run for mayor
is
going to be a great one. What can you say?
Oh, no, that was a good line. I won't reveal the line. It was a funny line, though. I so want to say it. But I won't. You'll wait till you see it. No, that was a good little moment when he reveals that to Lance. And also when there was a great scene which occurs between myself and Stephen, which pertains to some of the reasons why Oliver was running for mayor and trying to prove something to Lance by doing that, which was something that really took Lance by surprise and was a nice little nuance in the scene, which Stephen and I had a lot of fun with. So yeah, Oliver Queen running for mayor is quite an interesting moment for Lance. And here's the thing, you see, I found that Lance was quite proud of him as we've been doing these episodes. I sort of was feeling like, oh well, Lance has kind of got this fatherly sort of pride about that he is actually stepping into the light and doing it for real now, doing something for real. So it's been an interesting season.
How's he dealing with Sarah's resurrection?
Oh, resurrection, whatever happens every other week, doesn't it? Same old. Dead daughter, live daughter, dead daughter. Well, make your mind up, love, please. I don't even know to get emotional anymore. Just sort of, whatever. No, the resurrection, of course, interesting tonal sort of shift. But it was great because of the places where Lance had to go to sort of verify what that really meant. Were places he did not want to go to in terms of verifying what that meant. So as usual, lots of conflict and triangles and awkward moments. But yeah, not very nice having to stare at your daughter and think she's not really a daughter anymore, even though she appears to be alive.
How might you?
What about Lance and Laurel? Like, how will they be? And
we're actually doing all right this season. We're having a blast. That would be doing all right. There's a couple of little moments that pop up, usual little secret this and secret that, but no, no drunky dramas or anything like that. Everyone's on the sober, straight and narrow. At least we've got that. Been loving those AA meetings.
It looks like Lance's alliance, or tentative alliance, I guess, with Dark, might come out next week. Can you talk about what that reveal might look like to the members of Team?
Haven't we revealed that already? Isn't that already revealed?
I think it's the next week's episode.
Which element?
Oh, we know, but Felicity and Oliver finding out about.
Oh yes, in terms of that reveal, yeah. Right. Sorry. Yeah, well, that upsets the apple cart a little bit, doesn't it? Have you been working for Dark? What have you been doing that for? Yeah, it's a good one. It is a good one, and that's what sort of sets up. I think one of my favourite scenes, actually, the one with Stephen when he pops around for a quiet little chat about this, about that issue. So yeah, that is in next week's episode, isn't it? Yeah, Beyond Redemption. It's a fantastic scene, actually. It was good.
Will we see how Quentin breaks the news to Dinah about Sarah's being alive?
Dinah? Who? Dinah what?
His wife.
Oh, her! She's living with Jeffrey now. Do you remember there was that one little moment in that dinner table scene where she goes, well, I'm living with Jeffrey. Jeffrey? Who's Jeffrey? So I don't think about her anymore. Lance is banished these thoughts. It's finally over that estranged relationship. No, I mean, Dinah, it'd be lovely to see her back, of course, because it's Alex Kingston and she's fabulous. But No, I think Quentin has finally expunged all thoughts of Dinah and any potential future with them for his own sake, really.
Is he looking at Donna at all?
Say again?
Is he looking at Donna at all?
Donna who? Donna who? Smoking Lance? Don't know what you're talking about. I have lipstick on my cheeks. Next question.
We were walking around your office earlier today, and
No one told me that.
yeah,
We didn't go into the drawers. They're terrible, those drawers. They really are.
there's a sign on the wall that says that Quentin Lance used to work for the Fresno Police Department. Do we know?
First I've heard about it. Have you seen the elephant in there? I've got my little wooden elephant there. You know my elephant campaign, my poach eggs not elephants campaign. We managed to get a little wooden elephant on the desk, which we try and shove right into the foreground of every wide shot. And close-ups. But I don't really allow that though. But no, I'm gonna go and check some of my office furniture. The Fresno. What did it say? What did I do in Fresno?
You've been commendated for a job well done when you worked for the Fresno Police Department.
Excellent. Oh yes, those were the days. It was Bakersfield after that, wasn't it? Yes, I'll check that out. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I don't really know my character, you see. You really do. But there we go.
Lance has always kind of seemed like someone who thinks he has a really good handle on the world around him.
All right, where are you going with this?
Well, as each
There's a
new
buck coming up,
insanity
isn't there?
kind of comes into his life,
Yeah.
do you feel that changes the way you have to play the character?
Well, no, it just increases his exasperation that he never really does. As soon as he does think he has a handle on it, another unhandled thing comes along, doesn't it? And he doesn't have a handle on that. That made no sense, but you know what I mean. Yeah, no, it's forever frustrating for him to think that he's finally getting on top of things, and then, of course, he never is. But that's because the seasons keep rolling along, so we're very happy about that, right? New things must happen.
We heard that you were working with Jesse L. Martin on the Flash crossover. Can you talk about that?
That hasn't happened yet thus far on this season. That was last year. That was the only time that Lance smiled last season. When he went over to the Flash. I went, Jesse, how you doing? Or West, you know. Yeah, that was last season's smile. But it hasn't happened this year. Yeah.
Does he
Tease
not
a little
have
about
to
the-
play in the crossover this year?
That hasn't happened yet. Not for me. He's not in the crossover.
We see in next week's episode that Lance pulls his gun on Sarah. Can you talk about his emotional
Isn't that
state?
what most fathers do at some stage in their lives? No, it's a dreadful moment actually. It's a bit of an old heavy episode, you know, and her not seemingly being Sarah, as of course he would have known her to be, with his resurrections and stuff. It seems like he's doing the best thing for her by putting her down, so to speak. Obviously, a bit of a crappy moment for a father to go through. So, are we holding you up? Do you need to do so?
Sorry.
Do you need to get by?
Yes.
I can see you just like. Yes, go. 10-1. Okay.
What can you share about the episode you're filming right now?
Do you have lipstick on my cheek? Oh, it's gone. No.
Mistletoe?
Yeah. It's a Christmas episode, of course. Everybody's kissing everybody. The reveal, the episode. No, can't reveal anything about it.
What was your reaction?
If you go in there, you can try and sneak in some film. They've kept you quite distant out here, don't they? Yeah,
We got to walk.
Oh, we were in the office, the campaign office earlier.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all
yes.
the Christmas decorations.
Damien Dark getting up to his mischief. Yes. And Hanukkah.
Yes.
Big thing about holiday parties and Christmas parties. Holiday parties.
So,
Yes.
do you have any worry that it might be Quentin in the gravestone at the end of the season premiere?
One has to be philosophical about these things. If you're an actor on a TV show and you see various characters dying each year, you have to think, well, if it's going to be mine this year, it's going to be mine this year. But I'm just thinking, well, it's 4 years in, can't complain, very happy, you know, take one season at a time, and if you're propping up the daisies at the end of it, then so be it. But hopefully not. It'd be nice to keep going, you know. It's a nice show to work on.
We usually see Lance.
That was almost a conclusion. Let's get the next person. And you just did that. Okay, we can carry on.
Well, we see Lance.
An epilogue. Is it an epilogue? What do they call it?
Epilogue.
Like Streets of San Francisco used to have an epilogue at the end. Yeah. What's that bit for? It's the epilogue. What? What? Anyway, carry on. Epilogue.
We see Lance interacting with a lot of the same characters, Oliver.
We see
and
him doing what,
Laurel.
sorry?
Interacting with a lot of the
Interacting.
same characters. Will we see him branch out past those characters? We see him interacting with Felicity.
Oh, I expect there'll be a spin-off before the end of the. There'll be clearly next season's spin-off. Lance.
To take place in Fresno.
There you go. It's Fresno. Lance in Fresno. Yeah.
It's a Lance, Fresno PD.
Fresno man.
Epilogue.
Yeah. Loads of epilogues every episode, hundreds of them. No, is the answer to that.
Guys, last question.
I asked at the start about how much pain sort of Damien's going to bring to your character, and you sort of didn't answer that. So can you kind of go into the more detail on how dark it's going to get for Lance?
Well, no, I went as far as I could go when I think I covered that first time around. But he gets him in a corner. He entraps him really, doesn't he? So he no, I can't answer anymore.
Well, does he turn to anybody?
Oh, you're really trying to pull on this one, aren't you? Oh, blimey. Does he turn to anybody?
Yeah, for help.
No. Where's Carol? Carol, get me out of it. I'll be getting down here. No, it's a great relationship though, because they are, he is having to navigate his way around him, so in a tight corner, so yes.